Good morning. Sorry, I was kind of slow getting up. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I've started. I'm ready. I'm sorry I'm so slow this morning. I'm really kind of lagging with the sleep situation. I think, I don't know. Well, you know what I think it is? I think I'm... Oh, let me turn down this music a bit more. I think I'm just like further from... hold on. Further from a recognizable sort of routine than I think my brain ultimately is going to need. Aww. Merlin's a good sleep buddy. He sleeps on my head like a dog hat. But yeah, I think where I'm at right now is that I need to have some sort of routine that I feel really good about, where I don't feel like anything's missing. Otherwise, it seems that it's very challenging to get enough motivation. Streaming for peer support actually is a good part of that, but it needs to have that and more at this point. And also, I haven't been streaming, so yeah. Aw, that's sweet. That's a lot of cats. I'll put the Discord into my eyeballs. Okay. Hang on. What are you making voices about?
What was I with you? Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy.
Oh, Merlin. You know what? Merlin's gonna be part of this study, this ongoing study for like longevity for dogs. Is like dope. I want to do that. It's a dog aging project, and it's like a big study. But yeah, he got accepted, which is pretty tight. And then, because they want a variety of dogs. But I had to look up his adoption information, like where they're located, etc. And they have these like congratulations to adoptees area. I'm gonna put on something else, I guess. What's going on here? Oh, it's the wrong size. What did I do wrong here? Huh? Probably? Hold on, give me a sec. Anyways, it's the... Okay. That still looks different than it normally does. I think I need to do this too. Or not, maybe I'm wrong. I won't worry about it too much. Oh, it's kind of strange though, eh? I'll move it up. Anywho, point being, as I was saying, so this group has these little like area with adoptees from like whatever year. So Merlin would have been 2019, and I scrolled till I see Merlin's, and I'm like, that's not Merlin. They had another dog's picture, and I'm like, you got the wrong picture. That's not Merlin. First of all, he had a different name at the time because when they first listed him, he was just New Pup because they didn't even name him yet when they first listed him. But they named him Little Richie, right? So I looked up and I was like, okay, where's Little Richie? And there he is. But the story's a little different than what was on Pet Finder. So I'm like, And also, it was not his picture. But it did say that he went to where he went to SF, and that's where, I don't care that people know I live in San Francisco. That's like a whole thing that everybody knows, because it's music. But it says like, he's with a family in San Francisco now. I was like, okay, so yes, but like, I almost want to be like, can you put my dog's actual picture up there? Because this is my dog. I don't know. But it seems like a little nitpicky. Like, does it really matter? I guess not. But I'm upset about it. So anyways, that's a thing. Hold on, I'm gonna do this like there, and then back. Oh wait, no, I want this. Okay, wait, hold on. So I move it like here. Hang on, I'm trying to make this a little bit better. Like that. Anyways, okay, let's get into some tracking of, please track your ADLs, IADLs. Also, I watched The Dark Crystal with Kyle because he hadn't seen it before, and I'm a huge fan of everything that Jim Henson ever did, pretty much. And there's a character in it that's one of the villains, and he has to like Yes, I was like, I sounded like the Skeksis. Anyways, good morning, Shay. Good morning, Jamie. And let me fix this a little more. I think it's like right there. Okay, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the system for quote-unquote motivation, but it's really a system for doing for autistic folks, based on a couple of theories that I have to say it differently. I have little hypotheses that I've been working out, and that's what it's based on. Oh, okay. Ooh. Zero's on value system. Oh dear. I used to be able to join a VC. I tried last night. They've changed it to VIPs only. No Jamies. Oh. Good. I'm glad that you've banned them. Don't even stress about that. If I leave you with nothing else, it's going to be higher standards. And knowing that people that act like you setting very high standards for how people treat each other and what a group of people are doing together is not something that you should do because it's uncool or you don't have the right to or blah, 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 etc., 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 excuses. If I leave you with that, then I have done good in the world, in my opinion, because that's the thing that I think I can emphasize the strongest, so I should pass it on to people. Anyways, okay. The cats are in my bedroom because Clementine is terrified of everything and screams at the street. Aww, that's so cute though. Who are you talking to? Because I'm not here to engage in any value systems or money or anything. Yeah, well, you're not. Hopefully you're not wasting your time here. But yeah, well, let me put it this way: people, I think, currently have set themselves up to waste people's times. If I have any weird speech issues, by the way, I don't know what is going on. It could just be a post-COVID thing, or it could just be because my Vyvanse is upped 10 milligrams. I'm at a very low dose. Still, I'm at like the initial dose. And we're just testing it out, and I don't know what's going on. So, anywho, as I was saying, people are wasting their time as a default is something that I've thought for a while, and the autism specialist that I see was emphasizing a version of this idea in his own words, and I was like, yeah, I think this is ubiquitous enough of a phenomenon that people besides myself are noticing it. We are, as a species, specialists, not generalists. Our intelligence, our focus, our motivation, our goals, they're specialized when they're at their best. This is because we have the kinds of brains that do think in systems. Now, for some people, they can also think in terms of hierarchies and rules. So if somebody's saying like value systems, they're definitely at this stage in society talking about deadlines and yardsticks and pyramids and finish lines. And they're talking about instead of doing an activity together, they're talking about who's king of the hill, right? So there's a lot of comparison. The goal is so arbitrary and so poorly defined, because to be the best and to be cool or to be elite, you just need to throw out whatever is the race of the day to be won. Does that make sense? So it's just constantly trying to beat people at what? Just being cool or some shit. It's like, well, what are you actually doing though? Yeah, well, and looks, they're not interested in it either. I very much doubt that. Somebody who, like, I teach fashion. I'm starting to develop a fashion curriculum. I'm very excited about this. I get to be part of developing a fashion curriculum for Hip Hop for Change. which I'm very excited about. I've studied aesthetics and certain aspects of makeup, though by no means am I a makeup artist, but I know some techniques and I know some ideas of art and design and aesthetics that can be applied to the human body. And frankly, they don't know that shit anyway. So what are they talking about? You know what I mean? It's like, it's this subjective bullying. It's like, oh, I'm cooler than you. Oh, I'm more interesting than you. Or you're not X enough. But the X is just arbitrarily assigned, and I don't believe they even care about it. Most people that I'm seeing do this behavior, I just don't buy that they even like the things that they're holding these contests over. Does that make sense? Like, I don't think they even care enough to hold that contest. And even if you see what I'm saying, like, if you really care about things, the contest part of it is such a small aspect. Not that contests don't exist, but it's such a small aspect. The thing itself is what's interesting, not the contest. Does that make sense, Jamie? So if you ever develop an interest in aesthetics for your own, like if you're ever like, you know what, I'm really digging, like let's say you get into hats, you know, and you have a niche interest in that, and there's definitely some really cool people who design really interesting retro hats. Let's say that becomes a special interest, and you start to inform and train your eyeball. If anybody tried to judge you or put you into some contest for that, and they don't know shit, then they don't really have anything to say to you. It's like, you don't even care about this. How would you know? The only people you would want to hear from is other people who have that interest and are doing the same thing as you. And then you would just be like speaking as a peer. What you'd be doing is like sharing appreciation, and maybe some things they would like and some things they wouldn't. But even if they had a critique of it, it would be meaningful and interesting to you, because the whole thing is interesting to you. So there's no reason why you can't develop those interests when people have these shallow sorts of contests in the name of pretending they give a shit about anything. Hold on, I'm gonna tie up this. Actually, I'm gonna move this garbage bag because it's like, it's time to take out the garbage and I can smell it and it's bothering me. I think one of the better phrases to start asking yourself for other people. Yeah, high schoolish. Yeah, I think it's clicking. It's a click. It's a click. Similar. This is why the inner ring is such a cool essay, in my opinion. Especially nowadays. But always. And then I think what did I want to say? There's something about this I wanted to say. Hold on. I gotta get my captions up again one day. I want to figure out my format for everything a little bit more before I start doing that, because I might put the captions below me where I currently have the stream time. I think that might be the most appropriate place. But I may want to add a little bubble around it, you know, like this, the frame around the main screen part. But I haven't worked that out yet. Anywho, Cafe Jazz. Point being, I think that there's a big and important difference between getting to spend time on things you like and somebody constantly telling you, you don't like the cool thing. You're like, that's not the point, dude. Like, ooh, oh, wow, you're like the cool table at lunch. Ooh, wow. Like, it's just so, it's such a waste of the potential of humans. In my opinion, our potential is to become truly interested in something specific. And again, those specific things have some branches outwards, but generally it's going to be something that anchors you to a limited range of things. And then you can do some real work. You know what I mean? Corporate is adult high school. Dude, that. If you keep a diary or something, please write that down. That's very good. I like that quote, Shade. I'm going to borrow that and put that somewhere. I'm going to put that in a drive right now. Don't mind me. La, 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 la. I had something of like cool quotes that people say on stream. I don't know where I put it. So I'm going to have to look for it. I think that's it. Okay, hold on. Adult high school. That's so good. Okay. All right. That's a good. It is. It is. And it's still early. You might have another. Okay. I think, like you said before, it's brought me back to this thing of self-respect where I just walk away from it. I'm sure I've been here before. Yeah, and I think it's a particularly challenging time to do it, especially this day and age, especially now. This is, and especially, like, this precise moment is what I'm trying to say, like, pinpointed. I think we're going to have a point not too distant from now, and there'll be a lot of reasons why this happens and a lot of things that facilitate it, where there's a realization of what this really is and what it does to people's health, mentally, physically, even just in terms of basic life. Like, I think people are creating the conditions under which it becomes difficult to do anything. If you get one a day, I'm good. That's good. That's not a bad quote either, but okay. A meta quote about quotes. I like it. Okay, let's go over here. This I'm going to mess around with possibly on stream, but I'm not going to worry about it right now, but I would like to mess around with this and then work with this to incorporate into my new system that's up on the whiteboard. In fact, I can show you it. Come over to my Instagram for a second. So, yeah. Oh, I didn't know you were still around. Are you still doing stuff? I'll look at that later, I guess. Sorry for having a thick ass and correct opinions. That's silly. I'm impressed. I'm sensitive, emotional, and a very deep thinker. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Have you tried keto? Have you tried shutting up? Oh my god, was your mother a beaver? 'Cause damn. Bro. Wow. Hang on. Wow. I need to send that to Kyle. Can I do that right now? That's amazing. That's so amazing. Can I share stuff from here? Share to direct message. Where's Kyle? I like to harass my boyfriend with memes. Well, fiancé. I don't know which one to say. Because then if I say fiancé, people sometimes are like asking follow-up questions. I'm like, I don't know, man. That is dumb. So dumb. Okay, all right, this was not what I was doing. So, but that's hilarious. Okay. Actually, no, I'm sending him that one too. When are you getting ready? I've defaulted to shrugging and changing the topic. Yeah. I'm like, you want to give me a big giant pile of money? Do you have a water tower full of gold coins like Scrooge McDuck? Then indeed I will do it now. Yes, mental, physical health, vice versa is also true. It is true. It is completely true. We are but one thing. There is no brain-body divide. I saw one damn thing. You've been engaged since December 2020. Yeah, I think engagements should be long anyway, in my humble opinion. I always thought that that's the best way to do it. Oh, she looks like somebody I know. That's weird. Wait. Unless if it is. Where are you from? Do I know your sister or something? You look so... No, she's too far away. No, she just hella looks like somebody I used to dance with. I don't think that... Or actually... No, she didn't have that last name, for sure. Anyways. This looks super similar to her. Okay. What was I doing? Ooh, I want to watch somebody's story. I like when I pay pay attention to people that I know. Aw. The middle way. That's tight. That's cool. Well, you doesn't have to have training in youth. You can have training later, y'all. I'll mention that. That's cool. I like to support artists that are dope. This person's very cool. Yeah, fuck the industry. Right on. But yeah, he's a really cool person. That's great. They don't know you walk through the darkness alone, transferring pain and power. Oh, that's so good. Yo, the mistreatment of others into boundaries. That part, that is so good. Dude, and your generational curses into blessings. That's what's up. That's tight as fuck. That's so good. Makes it swing. That's, and he's, man, homie be reading. That's so dope. Yeah, I think that's so great. Alright. People are dope. I like people. Also, this is great. Thank you. I have a freestyle cipher that I'm starting on the middle Sundays of the month, I guess. Is that third Sunday of the month? No, second Sunday. There we go. No, third. No, I was right. I was right the first time. I was like, what? Huh? I'm counting? What? See, I think my brain is temporarily busted, but yet, oh well. Okay, let me show you what I was going to get to in the first place, now that I've caught up with a couple of things. This. So, cognifaction, sorry, not cognifaction, I always fuck it up. Cognifactory because cognifacturing. So manufacture, cognifacture. That's what I've made. So, and I think this is our way of doing. There can be kind of like manufacturing elements to it, but it really is coming from using our brains to create objects and move objects and make meta objects, etc., etc. So I think for autistics, we have to think of things as objects. You can think of this as like a semantic way of thinking, but even more specifically, the difference I think between us and non-autistic people is we live in the specific kind of declarative memory systems that lend to potentially having really strong episodic memory, as well as mental time travel, forward, backward, as well as imagination. It's a little bit different. It depends on what sensory data it's anchored to, but it can be quite robust. But also, and perhaps more importantly, to doing things, is we have this really well-developed semantic memory, but specifically, because there's two ways to break down semantic, not global configural, but local featural. So it's very important for us to take singular objects and list all the features of it. And if we want to create other objects out of that singular object, we may realize that this object is in fact a feature of another object. So we have a meta object, or that's the way I'm speaking about it so far. So that is a way to work with being an autistic that uses and acknowledges the way that we have been motivating ourselves and doing. So I'm kind of suggesting, or maybe directly suggesting, that there's doing type 1 and doing type 2. And that we don't have access to doing type 1 in any like realistic way. Maybe some of us have more or less access to it. I'm not quite sure what that's going to turn out to look like, but it seems to be impaired such that you could definitively call this our disability. besides for other factors. So you may have other issues on top of this that I don't particularly experience, but I think as a core issue of autism that cuts across all of us, I would say consider this. And this may have levels of disability. I think mine's very disabled. So I think my non-declarative memory is very disabled, so I have to rely on this declarative memory. So I'm a good test subject for noodling with it and seeing what works, but then I want to pass it on to other people. So this is my giant whiteboard behind me with a bunch of things that have been cultivated over like 5 years. And it's going well. I'm really excited, and I'll be spending more time working through this process. But some of these things are probably a little bit hard to parse out what the hell I am doing or talking about, but I'm going to find a way to also explain it without going, into a whole confusing spiral. But for now, introduction. Yeah. Okay. Let me get back. So this here may at some point represent some of this, so that it's a little bit easier to explain concepts, as well as potentially see how I can make it digital in the meantime. Like eventually this is going to be really, really different, and I want to have software and other kinds of solutions that are going to be developed via Circle is where I was hoping to go, but some other website hosting situation where I can do that kind of thing. Not to worry about it right now. Let's see here. I got asked in a job interview if I was married. Yeah, I think what's interesting about once you're like adult and people are like kind of make assumptions about that stuff, it's like, I kind of have an alternative life though, so I sort of let people sit on it a bit and just say, hey, maybe next time you ask people about this, perhaps leave it a little more open-ended. Like, not that your interest is bad. I also didn't do this yesterday. I didn't track yesterday. That's okay. But perhaps there's other ways to express that interest that would apply to more people. And you might want to do that since people are from different places in the world and you're meeting more of them, and even people from your location may have, radically different experiences that you might want to have some space to acknowledge. Also, I haven't done that yet. Why did I mark it? Okay, so please track. It's really easy to do, the easy click one. And the reason I want you to track, once again, we're trying to build up objects. So the object that I'm trying to help you to do together is your object on the daily basis of the stuff that you have done. So it's an object with many features to it. And what features does it have currently? Just add them in. Like, I really need to brush my teeth. So my person object, I started thinking of my, what did I call it? I came up with a temporary name for this. Like, I too am kind of an object that I move around, is what I've started to think. What do they call it? Like a self object or something? What did I call it? Sleep location. Did I write it? I had an epiphany at any rate, but maybe I didn't write it down. Did I not write it down? Sometimes I don't write my little epiphanies down. And then I'm like, well, shit. I would have written it here. If I wrote it at all, which it possibly did not do. But yeah, I realized like, oh, I'm like a little object too. And that sometimes the features of my little self object, the MSO, what was I calling myself? Anyways, I don't have the right features because I haven't manufactured the version of me that needs to have that happen. So like, let's say I need to go somewhere far away. Well, Now my self object also has to be combined with car. You know what I mean? Instead of I go in car, it's like, oh, this new object has a feature of me and all of the features of the car combined. So that's sort of where I'm at with that. This idea of like turning things into a semantic thing. Oh, it was like a... No, I remember what it was. It sounds like BMO. And that's why I liked it. But it was something else. It was... What would it have been? If it rhymed with BMO, it has a mo in it. But what was the rest of it? B... A, P... What rhymes with B? D... PMO? Is it PMO? B... Demo? No. Emo? Emo's funny. It's not emo. Gmo? No. Timo? I think it was Timo. Oh yeah, the me object. That's right. I think that's hilarious. It's the me object. And that makes it kind of cute, and that makes it feel nicer, because it's like, yeah. It took me so long I refused to do it. Did you not do this one? Oh yeah, you used Habatica. Oh, good, great. As long as you have your own way. You literally don't have to do any of the ones that I made. Just, you know, if you made your own and you like it better, that's even better. Do that one. It has to feel good for you and your brain has to accept it and not reject it, so that's great. Okay, I slept. I get this one. I could get this one. I don't have it yet. I have this one, that one. I've been really good with that. I'm just going to note that I've been doing that really well. Also, honestly, I should get that and that for yesterday. Okay. And then, I'm not going to worry about this yet. Okay. I'd like to do shopping, but I need my paycheck first. Plus we have party of people in Habatica for encouragement. Oh, Kyle's in there? Should I join Habatica too then? Oh no, he fell back asleep. Okay. Yeah, I like the plus Kyle part, especially. I tried Habatica a bit ago. Maybe I can look at it too. Actually, you know, I should look at it for integration with my new system. So it's called Cognifactoring. Also, somebody apparently invited me a long time ago. Who are you? Who am I talking to? Hang on a second. Who is this? am I talking to? Interesting. I have to figure out who this is. Very strange. Okay. There's somebody that I was talking to, and I don't know who it is, but I think it's an autistic homie. I wonder. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. Okay. But they're on Hepatica, so there you go. Okay. Let me go get it on the App Store. We joke Kyle's our possibly NT person doing most damage on boss. Yeah, Kyle is like, we've talked about that. Like, I think that Kyle is like, he's not disabled. That's what it is. Like, even if he has something that's not like possibly not a typical development, and to be fair, his intelligence, he's very smart. So like, in terms of that bell curve, he's way over in like at least, 90 something percentile at least, like he's over 90th percentile in intelligence. So he's also potentially got some other things that explain the way that his intellect developed that might preclude having neurodivergent traits. But yeah, I don't think I think he's within the realm of neurotypical, and he doesn't have a disability. That's clear to me. But I wouldn't say let me put it this way. The way that his mind works, I wouldn't be surprised if he had a couple regions of his brain that were particularly unusual, but I don't see it as a disability issue, which a lot of us, when we're talking about neurodivergent, really that's what we're talking about, is that we have neurodevelopmental disabilities or possibly acquired disabilities through traumatic brain injury, but that doesn't limit what our brain can do, because the brain is so plastic and also has interesting functions of degeneracy where multiple things can take up the contract, as it were, for different tasks and activities. I've ever met is someone that I've been told has been tested multiple times and always tests in the gray area. Yeah, yep. I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, it's the whole thing is best understood with analogies to like limbs. We have a better time understanding how, like, especially with arms and legs, because we rely on them for so much of human activity. When you have differences in development in limbs, arms and legs, you may notice them, but there's some that are not disabling. The smart, her, for ASD specifically, her brother is diagnosed. Yeah. She could be, I understand that. Like, that makes a lot of sense to me. If it weren't for how significant what I think needs to be called dyspraioria, I hate to have to name my own disability, then I'd be much more gray area than I end up being ultimately. But I certainly would be someone who wouldn't have been diagnosed until we got to a certain level of understanding. And that's cool. It's fine. But yeah, I would have been considered more gray area than I really am, I think, without some of the understandings that we now have of autism in women, since our presentation clusters around some different features. And then I'm pretty typical with some exceptions of like, okay, she's a little better at that. But there's a lot that it's pretty obvious I'm just autistic. I'm signing up for Hepatica. Hold on. Oh wait, I don't want that one. Cancel. Wrong one. Yeah. Wrong account. I don't know why I grabbed the wrong one. My brain is not doing shit. Okay. Display name. It's time to set your username. Jane the Mighty. No. Can I say this one? Oh. Letters A to Z. Oh, I can't have capitals? Okay. What? Why? Okay. Oh no, I was fine. I can do capitals, right? Hold on a second. Okay. Thank you for telling me about this. I think it's a good idea for me to hang. Do you have to invite me in or something? Oh, maybe it does have to be not capitalized. Okay, got it. Oh, is it too long? I made it too long. Oh. Confirm username. Okay. Apparently I made this. Did I make this? No. Maybe, oh, customize avatar. This kind of looks like I did it already. Hang on. Now I'm customizing this right now. I hope that's cool. It's hard to get your hair right, isn't it? Okay. Skin. Can I be paler than this? Oh, that's not gonna work. Can I be blue? Oh, I'm not. No, that looks like I was frozen to death. Okay. Interesting. Special shirts? What are these diamonds? Huh? Oh, I don't have any. Okay, well that's fair. Does hair always look the same? Oh, geez. Have I just not earned anything here? Oh, wait. Hairstyle. Okay. Oh, you can have a little thing. Interesting. That's interesting. Well, I don't have any hair like that, so I don't get that. Oh man, I want those hairs. But I don't have any little diamondy things. Oh, well, that's annoying. Okay, well, my avatar is very boring, and I'm sad about that. Does it get better? I'll put a little flower in it. Okay. Earrings? Interesting. Flame earrings? Okay. Very odd. I just want... I guess I'll just have that flower. Alright, well... Okay. Oh, owner of the party has to invite you. I will get them. DM me your user. Okay, let me DM him too. Here. Oh, I have to brush my teeth. Oh, you have a wolf pet? Oh, that's tight. Do they have hair bows? I like bows in my hair. It's my go-to. Okay, here you are. Boop. And some more photos. Boop. And done. Here you go. I just screen grabbed it. want a hamster. Do they have a hamster? All right. Okay, I need to brush my teeth. I think I'm gonna go a little bit later today, if that's cool. Let's go to like 10. I might even do 10:30, honestly, because I don't really have anything else to do. Okay. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Let me go get my... I want to go brush my teeth. I'll be right back. Oh, let me put my BRB screen on. Oh, the ADHD owner to invite me. Thank you. little slower just for reasons I was thinking a lot. Okay. Hi. Done. Go to this one. Now the other thing I would like to be able to have is actually a camera over there. But I also, here's what I'm thinking. I have a track light up there. Do you think there's a possibility of attaching a camera to a track light? Because then what I could do is I could get the kind of webcam that has like an extra long cord to it, or the potential to buy one, and then I can run it down to that outlet. So it would run across the ceiling and down. And then I could have a zoom for this board, which I think is going to end up being really important. So why don't I take some time to look that up? I think that might exist. I'm not 100% sure though. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and see. That's with teacher Jane in the future, basically. It's a little bit more like coaching with Jane, if anything, but also kind of, I guess so, huh? Oh wait, actually I kind of want to, this is one of my favorite leotard companies because it's like reasonably expensive and it fits me pretty well. And I like to check out what do they have. Oh, no, girl, what? That is amazing. Please tell me you have a long sleeve with these sorts of patterns on it, because what? Oh, that's so cool. That's pretty too. I love them. I can't stop. I don't need any new ones right now, but like, wow. Yeah, I love their long sleeves. What's else? Ooh, look at the texture. That's a pretty one. But yeah, it's like $45, $50 for a really nice Leo. A lot of the really nice Leo companies, this is what I want. It's like, oh, that's nice too. It's pretty expensive, like $70. Now, I would say these last a little. They're not quite as robust as some of the more expensive ones. Like, they do kind of wear out at some point, but like, honestly, all Leos do, and they are so pretty, and they still last plenty long enough. That's pretty. What else? Oh, yes. Okay, just go on this journey with me. It's for fun. Me, fashion, non-existent. Look at that one. That's the one I think I want. What else do we got here? That's limited edition, and that's what's special price. Oh, that's just like, oh, okay. Ooh, that one's nice. That's basically my skin color, except a little more. That's actually maybe darker than me. Yeah, it is. I'm very pale. Kyle says I'm pink, and we've come to an agreement that I'm like, no, I have a yellow undertone. He's like, okay, you're pink with a yellow undertone, so I'm either pinkish yellow or yellowish pink. But he kept calling me pink. Like, I'm not pink. Like, you are pink. I'm not pink. What else do they have? These are great. That's interesting. I like the marble. I don't know if I like the... Well, that's a pretty color, actually. I was thinking about it too much. But yeah, fashion is something that well, I'm going to be teaching fashion, right? So that says a lot. Or I'm going to be running workshops on fashion. I think the important thing that doesn't get emphasized enough with how fashion can be understood is that it's like a language, and you can say a lot with it, but it's not something that everybody can speak or interpret. And that's fine. It's not critical to have this be one of the things that you're able to communicate with. That's so funny. The question that I have, and I say this without expecting any particular answer, do you resist it on any level because of issues of socialization in women and what's expected out of us? Because sometimes that becomes important to do, and I wonder if that played a role in kind of like tilting it, like, oh, I don't want to even start with that shit. I love this pattern, but I definitely want the one with sleeves. Well, that's quite pretty. But I'm not as big of a fan of the cap sleeve. I really prefer their long sleeves. I think it just it feels a little more comfortable for me. Personally. I mean, that's interesting. I'm not as big a fan of that one. This one though, wow. I think that's really pretty. Yeah, this is one I might actually get it. That's very nice. It's like a peach. Light pink. Oh, see, me and Kyle can fight about if that's pink or yellowish pink. Perfect. I love that. The back looks nice. That one's really odd. I like it, but I'm not sure what is going on in it. This one is beautiful. I like how the neck has a gather. I may get a couple of new Leos. Maybe. This one's quite pretty. But I wish it was long sleeve. I would be more into it then. This one is cool. This one I kind of be wanting though. That one, I don't know if I like the pattern that much, but I really like the color. And this is the one I would get because I didn't like the short sleeve. I mean, I'm sure the female aspect of this role, I get confused by how much is that versus how much is the cover of physical level I feel a woman's clever. So yeah, dresses literally make me want to jump on. So my solution to that was I know so much about fashion that I can select the thing that's the most comfortable. But that takes a lot of time, and then you have to memorize all of the cuts basically. Like what's like I don't like a bias cut, for example. And I like an A-line, and I know where my waist is, and I know when I can eyeball when something's gonna fall on my natural waist or not, and that's gonna impact how comfortable it is by a lot. Yeah, no, that's totally fair. It's totally fair. Yeah, there's a lot that I think my autism has made my interest in fashion somewhat adaptive. That is a really pretty blue. I'm not mad at that. Yeah, tight clothing makes my skin crawl. Yep, absolutely. And there's, even with these leotards, one of the reasons I like them is, and I'll even cut off, sometimes they do like a cuff around the long sleeve, and that bothers me too much. Once I cut it off, it's fine. But I also am really picky. Like this, I have to cut that off, or it bothers me too much. It's quite rigid, and I can feel it, and it bothers me. So I would definitely cut that off in both of these examples. That's kind of cute, but not really. This is cute. Yeah, and I would still cut that. It doesn't fray that much when you do it. This is quite pretty. Oh, she's also got gorgeous arms. The carriage of her arms is quite nice. Porte-bras. Because the neck is low to me. Yeah, I have a preference for not showing any cleavage at all. I really don't like cleavage. I don't have much booby to even have cleavage, but you know, in especially now that I'm not like actively dancing all the time, I'm got a little more meat to my bones. And I mean, it's not much, but there's something. Otherwise, it'd be pretty flat. That's pretty. I like that. I think that's interesting. I might want that one. I don't know. Interesting. It kind of looks like it has like a fascinating. Okay, well, not gonna worry about that right now. Also, I've been meaning to look at a couple other things they do. Anyways, neither here nor there. I'm gonna look at that later. Makes me very uncomfortable. Yeah, I have a like beauty mark. I have a mole right there, and if you can see my mole, that's been my rule of thumb. Shirt too low, going to look awkward. Texture is such a weird thing for my brain. I live in athletic material shirts. Yeah. So the way around that shade would have, you basically have one of two choices. It's like just find what works for you and stick with it, or you could have, or if you ever want to in the future, you just got to learn everything about, and you can take it one thing at a time that you actually are interested in. Maybe that's all you add is the one item you're interested, one aspect of outfit that you're interested in. You just learn everything about it, and then you're good to go. Like, I don't have any, I have pumps, but none of them are uncomfortable because I know exactly what I'm looking for in a shoe. Childhood issues from childhood, from a rash I had on my neck. Interesting. Yes, that's fair enough. Your brain could have definitely had an issue that learned. Could have been an allergy too. That, you know, that's rough. That's really difficult. Yeah, thanks for sharing though, because that kind of follows some of my thinking, that because of sensory issues, you either are gonna just not have much of a interest or relationship, or you're gonna have a really intense interest for the purposes of locating the things that actually work. You have to know quite a bit before you get there. Yeah. I've never worn makeup or skirts. Rash was crap. Was carp? What is that? What is that? I don't even know what that is. Let's see. What? Oh. Interesting. Oh, it's from sun exposure. Oh, huh. Interesting. Oh, I know somebody else who has that's autistic, but they get it in their inner thighs. Oh. Huh. Interesting. Do you have to take anything for it? Or does it just go away at some point? Fascinating. Really? This is, that's fascinating. So there's like a bacterial element to it. Because that is an antimicrobial. Huh. It's like, isn't that an antimicrobial? It is. Fascinating. Huh. Endocrine problem, and that patients often have concomitant diabetes, mellitus, or obesity. Okay, a bacterium or fungi, that kind of explains the antimicrobial. Huh. Fascinating. Okay, I'd never heard about that. I used to use antibiotics, but they made me lose appetite, so no, it comes back sometimes. Really interesting. Did they do a biopsy on it or anything? Huh. What I find interesting is like that there's theories about it being an endocrine problem. Because I have questions about the endocrine system in autism that I think, in fact, let's go deep dive. I want to show you something, if I can find it easily. Yeah, this. Actually, let me grab both of these because I don't know which one will mention some of the more. This one's newer, so it's probably gonna be that one. That's gonna be better. Okay. Endocrine disruptors. This is it. Hang on. The Science Direct article might be good. This is older, and I don't think it's gonna be. Here we go. Ooh, what's that? What? Huh. That's interesting. That's from 2011. Whoa. That's super old. Can I read this? Where is this? Give me this. Control C. Huh. I'm gonna Google that later, I think. Fascinating. It's a letter to the editor. Interesting. That's not the one I wanted. No. Yeah, that's not what I want. I want something else. No, that's not it. Damn, I can't find what I wanted. This is really what I want. This is the abnormalities. Yeah, so anyways. I'm not gonna find this right now. I'm like, no, I don't want disrupting compounds. Oh well. Yes, okay. This thing, I think vasopressin might have some thing weird. As well as other things. Yeah. I think there should be more research into this. Because this one is interesting too. Yeah, here we go. Oh, that's really old. That's not the one I want. Damn it. That can't be it. Well, it's based on this one probably. But yeah, there's some theories about autism and the endocrine system that I think are interesting, but I need to spend more time. Oh well. Yeah, I'll DM you stuff. Yeah, there could be a linkage though. Yeah, they were panicking. Yeah, I used to have animism. Oh yeah, they did. I remember my mom panicking, thinking I had cancer when they said biopsy. They'll always biopsy at a certain point with anything skin related. And it's more because a lot of skin conditions, as far as I understand, it's not just like looking for cancers. It's like a lot of skin conditions mimic each other, so they need to look at it without just visually checking it or adding more tests. Like it's faster to biopsy it than other things. Yeah, I'll DM you stuff. I gotta find what I was looking at earlier. So I'll do a little researchy time and find what it was, if I can even find the original thing I was looking at, because this was a little while ago. But I remember kind of earmarking like, oh, I should keep an eyeball on this because that sounded, it has to do with the vasopressin, the one that I was looking at. And the reason why I was looking at it is, let me show you another thing about vasopressin. We also have a higher incidence of migraine. and there's an inhibition of vasopressin secretion during migraine. There's a relation to, yeah. This one's relevant. Inhibition of vasopressin secretion during migraine. This is probably fine enough. Vasopressin, the closely related oxytocin, might be important hypothalamic components that contribute to migraine pathophysiology. So there's some evidence of vasopressin and migraine, and then vasopressin and autism. So I'm wondering if that kind of accounts for some of that prevalence. But this is a whole rabbit hole. Yeah. But that's the one to look at. And also, I mean, interestingly, like, okay, so basically, it's synthesized in the hypothalamus right here. The receptors are right down here. And then the interesting thing about that, if I can find it, which I will try, there we go. The hypothalamus coordinates, this is easy to find, interactions between neurons and hormones secreted by the pituitary gland. The subregion of the hypothalamus that is altered in the group with autism, so that's this shit down here, is responsible for synthesizing oxytocin and vasopressin. Both hormones have been linked to autism. So we may have an alteration in the hypothalamus. Isn't that interesting? So, yeah. Anywho. I wonder, what is the name? It's carp? Let me look that up. Carp. What does it stand for again? Oh shit. This is not gonna work. This is just some bullshit. Confluent and papillomatosis, got it. Venticulated papillomatosis. Let's see if we have any. I'd be kind of surprised. Or vasopressin. I spelled it wrong. Nope. No link. Too obvious. So don't worry about that. Ooh. No connection there. Good to know. Yeah, no worries. You're totally chill. But yeah, but that's one aspect of the endocrine system. But again, there's lower down the chain things that does. And then but yeah, it regulates the tonicity of bodily fluids. I'm kind of surprised there isn't a connection between that. Interesting. Oh well. Something to goof around with. There could be a link that isn't really like easily like lookupable. Alright, I'm gonna do some stuff with Sims 4 because I need to actually use it for work because I figured out I found a way, shall I say, to beat the system. Okay, let me delete this thing. Oh, I don't think I need that. Okay. I really gotta clean up this thing again. I kind of have a mess going on here. That's okay. The system loops back to the capitalism topic, doesn't it always? Oh, capitalism. Why must you be like this? Actually, I could get rid of this. Delete. That's fine. Okay. I'm gonna extract everything here. Yeah, it always loops back to it somehow. Yeah, because it's an ongoing mess in many ways. And we don't get to have a lot of meaningful discussions about it, so it's fair to just be like, okay, fine, we're gonna have to bring this up now. Even to note it, even to acknowledge that this is what's really at the root of things not changing or being better. Not to say that the way for it to be better is made obvious. It's not. Okay. Okay, delete that. That's the pose pack. I don't think I need that, do I? Maybe I do. Where's the poses at? I don't even know. Okay, I'm gonna move that and that somewhere else. I have to figure out, actually this is a good thing to do. I'm just gonna hang out, is that cool? If you wanna just chat about anything randomly, I'll be here doing a couple things for me. Okay, delete. Package. This is the easiest way to do this from here. Don't mind me, this is faster to just do that. Do this for all skip. Okay, and now I should have everything out of the folder that I had. Actually, hold on, let me reopen this. Jay's on a short trip with family this week, so it's lonely and quiet. Oh no! When's Jay back? Is there anything that I didn't want? I kind of don't want the shirt for this one. It's not my favorite at all. And then, so that's gold 3. Yeah, I don't like that one. Delete. Or wait, hold on a second. Oh shit, I don't know which one that is. Fook. I'm not sure. Uh-oh. That could be that top. Oh no. Let me go back to try. Oh well, I guess I have to put them all in. Damn it. It's this one. fuck, I don't know which one was which. Well, boom. Boom. AM tripods, AM top. Yeah, I don't know which one's which. Adult male, right? Don't you think? I don't know. I think it. Ah, man, but I don't know which one's which. Poop. Okay, well, fine. This is why I shouldn't have done it this way. Can I just Control Z everything I did? Maybe I can. Let's find out. Control Z. Okay. Haha! Here we go. Yeah, because I don't like that top. That's the problem. I'll just do it like this, then. Saturday night, you left Monday morning. Oh no, that's pretty long. I wonder if Kyle's watching the stream. He slept in. I need to give him a call next time in the morning. I think I'll keep that top. That could be interesting. Okay, so that's done. Delete. And these should be nothing but packages. And now I can move that over to there. Where is my phone? Oh, here it is, right in front of me. Okay. Yes, replace those ones. Okay, so next thing I want to do, I need to go get Andrew's pose player, I think is what it's called. Because I need to get some poses. Okay. Pose by name, pose by pack. Can I pose in CAS? Okay. Because this is what I want. Hold on. I'm gonna have to listen to this. I have to make Sims pose.
If useful, please make sure to subscribe. As you probably know, we have a receipt, so we're gonna go into our documents and like pose, cooking pose. It's this specific, so you can download it. Also, one more thing that I wanted to mention, but in regards to the cast pose, please pay attention to the traits that specific pack is tied to, because if trying to download a specific pose pack is to look for the trait that is associated with that specific pose. Because for instance, this specific cast pose mod is associated with a castrated dog lover. So if you don't own cats and dogs, you won't be able to access this pose. You will actually need to click on that trait in cast in order for your sim to pose that way. So you can obviously still use the in-game pose.
Got it. So that's how that's gonna work. Got it. Okay. Okay, I need to download this. Interesting. Fascinating. So you have to select the trait and then it does that. Okay, got it. How do I download this? Okay. Got it. Cool. And then I need to do G-shade, I guess. Yes. Okay. I agree. What? Oh. Got it. I think it's the same as The Sims then. No, don't do that. I didn't mean to do that. Oh god. Okay. Open file location. I have to quit this immediately. Shit. Ah! Crap. Okay, hold on. No. Go away. No. Stop. I fucked up. Okay. I think that's it, right? Copy. Paste. Browse. Or I guess next. What? Wait, what? Oh, The Sims 4. Okay. I don't know. I don't know how to do this. What's going on? Why can't I close you? Okay, sorry. I'm panicking. Alright, I'm just fixing this really quick and then I'll kind of end stream at some point. I'm just doing this now because if I don't do it here, I think I'm not going to do it at all. And I need to do it! So, haha. It's for work, weirdly enough. I don't know what my life is. DSP, I've already forgotten what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, got it. Okay. I have to go to YouTube again. And now I have to find something that I was looking at in my history. Okay, I'm looking at my history right now because that's where it was. Oh, I have to watch my history. Yeah, here we go. G-shade. #18 favorite G-shade presets. Also, I need to figure out how to install this. What? Wait, what? Whoa. No, that's right. I got the right one, right? What? Wait, what? Do you have the install here somewhere? What? Where's the install process? What? Okay, they're not helping me at all. That's fine. That's cool. I don't see it installed at all. What? Okay. How to install. Okay, tell me how to install. How how to download a preset. G-Side presets. Okay. How to download. No, I want to know how do I install? Oh, that's how to do. Oh. Do you also link that? Damn. I can't find this. How, where's, what? Huh? Ah! I don't know what to do here. God damn it. Videos? I'm gonna have to go back and find this. Damn it. How to install G-Shade. I need G-Shade installed. Dang it. Force pack. Is this everything? What? This can't be everything. Where is it? Oh man. Oh wait, is that somebody else's and not yours? I'm so confused. What? I don't know. What have I done? What's your favorite? Oh, let's just learn how to actually install G-Sade. Here we go. Okay, what do I do? Okay. What? Where is it? Where's it?
It's not working anymore unless you game. So I'm gonna be showing you guys in real time like how to download it.
Okay.
So we're just gonna click on Windows download.
Did that.
And I'm gonna show you guys, you know, the frequently asked, what makes it different.
Yeah,
And
I don't know what my life
really
is.
light on, you know, your CPU. The thing about Reshade was it was extreme and language support.
Okay.
And this is between,
I don't
and
need
you
to
can
know
use
this.
any, but we have, so I can go back and, you know, so I'm gonna show you guys two ways to do is just right click and then go to open file location. It takes you right to the bin. And if you don't have the option to do the program file or G-Shade was a firewall, my language is English. You know, like I said,
What?
bam, and you just want to copy that. If y'all
Okay, I
want to
did
just
that.
copy that, y'all can do that, because you need to add the sim store on there. I forgot to mention that the sim store does need to be added, not just the bin, because it needs to know what application it's being applied to.
Okay.
So then you're going to want to click next, and then you're going to want to know what type of setting you have. If you have a 32-bit computer or a 64-bit
I don't
computer.
know. How do I find
I
that out?
have a 64-bit computer.
Okay, have a good
And you
one.
can just easily check by going to your settings on your system, going to your about section, and it'll tell you if you have a 64-bit and the system type, and I do have a 64-bit computer. So we're gonna want to do DirectX 9. That's just what I know what to do. Just do normal mode for hooking, and then everything else you can enable desktop update reminder. I put that on, and then I don't touch anything else really. So just 64-bit, DirectX 9, normal mode, install, just everything that's already clicked on, but just, you know, check off them desktop reminders. And then I don't play Final Fantasy, so I don't have any of those on. And like I said, this tutorial is specifically for The Sims, so that's that. Then we're gonna want to click install.
Okay.
So now it's installing, it's doing its thing, it's putting whatever it needs to put in that bin folder. Then you're just gonna click next, and then thanks for installing G-Sade. Please specify a folder. Hey besties, Future Lemon here, and that actually didn't work, the screenshot location. whenever.
Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that. Now I want to get cast poses Sims 4. Oh. I need better ones. It's old. That might be good. This one's cool. Okay, I'm gonna end stream. Probably there's nothing else to really pay attention to at this point, so you're good. I'll be back tomorrow on Twitch instead. Okie dokie. Bye!